Okay guys, we want to work on some of our basic striking. We've worked on our basic steps. Now we're going to move that into how we can use that to utilize some of our effective striking. We're going to start with the basic jab. We're in our stance. We've got a good stance going on, and we're going to remember that we take a step with every punch we throw always. Even if you're just picking up and putting down, you're always stepping with your punches. So we're going to throw our jab, which is our lead hand. That means our lead foot's going to be walking with it. We're in a good stance. Always going to be moving. Notice I'm not moving straight in. I'm not moving straight in a straight line. We never do that. I'm coming in and throwing my jab, stepping slightly to the outside of my opponent. When I throw my jab and I'm stepping slightly outside, notice my other foot, I'm not just stepping out and coming back. My other foot goes with it. Always. So if I'm here and I'm throwing jabs all the way around my opponent, I'm going here. You can double up on your jab with a single step, that's fine, or you're here. If you can, always try to take multiple steps. Each time you throw a punch, your foot should be moving with it. It's going to help you keep maximum, the optimum distance really between you and your opponent. Because you got to imagine every time you're punching, he's moving. When he's moving, you got to create this space. If you're fighting a stationary object, it's fine to not move your feet. And your punches are always at the same distance. However, when your opponent is moving backwards and side to side, you're going to have to be stepping with him to stay in front of him. That's why we want to step with each punch. It also helps open up our hips so that we can get a lot more power out of our hands. That's your basic jab. Just coming straight down the middle. When you're here, it's just coming straight from here. Notice I'm not cocking it. Notice I'm not loading it up. I'm not raising it up. I'm not dropping it. Anytime I throw the jab, it just goes straight in, straight back. Straight from my bicep, that angle that I've got, straight here, straight back. Okay? And you want to pull it back just as hard as you throw it out there. Next we're going to work on the cross. That's your right hand in traditional stance. Your cross is going to come, same concept. You're still going to pick your foot up, even if you just pick it up, put it down, and turn your hip. You're going to throw your right hand straight from here, not loading it up, we're not swinging it. We're going to come straight from here, straight in, and straight back. In a straight line. So from here, we're just going straight in, straight back. Okay? You're going to mix your one and your two. That's your jab and your cross. You're going to mix a 1-2 combination in with a lot of different attacks. So it'll look like this. 1-2. Okay? As you go with like 1-2, 1-1-2, it'll be 1-2, 1-1-2. You're always recovering back into your stance. Moving in stance, staying in a good base. Sitting down in your stance, keeping your knees bent. That way you can take your sideways steps and your angled steps at a maximum optimum ratio.